Welcome in, beautiful travelers. I'm Marie at Indigo Earth, and I'm here to do a reading for our fire signs, Aries. Welcome in, Aries. Good to have you here. Aries, you are our leaders. You are ruled by the planet Mars, which is the planet of sensuality, sexuality, and aggression. Your dual nature is to be courageous, yet you can be somewhat headstrong and competitive. Your desire is to trailblaze. You are the frontline leaders. Your mantra is I am. So welcome into you. Glad to have you here. You are our expressors. Welcome in, cross watchers. You may be connected to energetically or physically in a relationship with an Aries. You are here to see what's going on with your person. So some of this message could be for you as well. Feel free to swap around the characters throughout the reading as need be. Trust that nobody knows your situation better than you. And our energies are working together at a quantum level. Well, we just got cards flipping out all over the place here for you. Our energies are working at a quantum level to bring a message to you for the highest atonement, the highest frequency of your soul growth and soul evolution. As the micro goes, so the macro goes. So feel free to take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, leave the rest behind. Sometimes the messages that come through are warm and fuzzy. Sometimes the messages that come through are a little more direct and abrasive. Just try to stay open to what you're hearing. Trust yourself that you know your innate self. It's in there somewhere, right? Use your discernment, use your inner knowing, start exercising your intuitive hits. Sometimes you might hear a phrase or two in the reading. You might hear that phrase or two a couple days later through overhearing other people's conversations, or maybe on the radio, or that is the universe trying to get your attention to something. Could get goosebumps, could get ringing in your ears, could get a nudging in your stomach, could get a cold feeling down the back of your spine. That is all your intuitive nature, your energies working with you, trying to get you to open up and pay attention. So just be aware of that. And if you like the content being shared, please like and subscribe, help the channel grow. Your support is appreciated, and your support is honored, so that other Aries may also get the messages that might be needed for them. So we're going to see where we go here today with you, Aries. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. We got a theme coming up here. We have Death and we have the Magician. So we have Death, that's Scorpio energy coming in, and we have the Magician, that's air energy. So this is about transformation. Death is all about transformation. Some things have to go away. And the Magician is all about manifestation. So you can manifest differently. Something needs to be processed out so that you can process in. So let's see where we go with you today, Aries. This is a message for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for those watching. Messages for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for those that are watching. Messages for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. All right, here we go. Your overall energy right now, the Emperor. Bold, courageous, moving things along. Advancing, planning, strategic. You're at the top of your game right now. Feeling like you're in a place of power, not in the sense of over other people, but just power in your own life. Being able to navigate kind of freely. Your situation, the Moon, subtleties, hidden subtleties. Things that are not being revealed. Deep things within the psyche. Your situation, the Page of Swords. An idea, an expression, a thought, some sort of communication, some sort of logic, or some sort of information. It's trying to make its way through here. What the universe is co-creating with you, Two of Wands, looking at your true intentions, energies that surround you that you might not be aware of, Seven of Pentacles. This could be about confusion. This could be about not knowing what to do. This could be about too many options and choices. This could be opportunities arising. Energies coming in. The Knight of Swords. So here you had the Page of Swords in your opportunity, right? Now the Knight of Swords. There's movement of communication. There's movement of ideas. There's movement. Messenger. Something's coming through. Energies that are fading away. Yay! The Ten of Swords. Feeling stuck. Feeling like you are in a place where you can't get out. Feeling like there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to turn. You're in a holding cell. How you're showing up in this situation. Ten of Cups. Happy Joy. What's right in front of you that you need to contend with? The Sun. More Joy. That's also about clarity, understanding, seeing things more clear. So you're going from the Ten of Swords, right? Dark, feeling like nailed down, not able to move, not able to see, not able to know where to go, to expansion. You can breathe again. Your hopes and fears, Six of Cups, maybe working with the inner child, vulnerability, sensitivity. Could be somebody coming back from the past. This is about nostalgia, remembering back. And your outcome, Four of Swords. Healing, rest, rejuvenation. Calming the mind. You have that with the King of Swords. So some kind of clarity has made its way through that's going to allow you to heal. That is going to allow you to really see clearly, know clearly. It's going to be about knowing. Because the King of Swords is all about justice. It's like probably right next to the Justice card, right? The King of Swords is about taking in all the information and kind of analyzing it, sorting through it, figuring it out, categorizing it, which could be what this Seven of Cups is, categorizing things, and then making a final decision. And a decision is going to be made. A decision that's going to bring you healing, which comes through with the Death card, your theme. Because healing is almost like a death and rebirth. So something hidden's coming up here. Something hidden. Maybe you didn't know what it was. You felt trapped. You know something's off. Something's not right. I think this has been a theme for you the last couple weeks. Something being off. Something being not seen clearly. Some kind of deep-seated, rooted energy. The Ten of Swords, like those are those energetic hooks from ancestral lineage, carnage kind of stuff that you really can't see, but you know something's off. This is fading away, and this guy's coming in to clear the air. So let's see where we go with that. Let's clarify what the moon is for Aries. What is the moon for Aries? Clarify what the moon is for Aries. Got the Three of Cups. I do shuffle a lot. It makes the reading a little bit more organic. I try to wait for cards to flip out for you because it just seems more meaningful to me. If they decide not to flip up, then I just kind of will go with the top three. So bear with me, please. We have got the Three of Cups, and we've got the Hierophant showing up. That's specific to Earth energy. That's specific to Taurus. We also have Pisces under here. Pisces and Cancer. So, water energy. Give me one more, please. One more. And we have the Five of Pentacles. So, something that was not seen. Three of Cups can also be about a soul contract. Something that was not seen. So I'm thinking that this is about a soul contract. Could be with an earth sign. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. But it's coming from higher dimensions. Hierophant, right? That is like wise leader. That's kind of like, I don't want to say the religious systems, but it is about spirituality. And we have the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles is all about abandonment, feeling left behind, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like feeling alone, not knowing what to do. Feeling taken advantage of. Feeling like something's been taken from you. So the situation has to do with something feels like it's been taken from you. I don't think that you really can, like, it's not something in the material realm, it's something in the spiritual realm. And this has to do with the soul contract. That probably explains why the Ten of Swords is here, energies that are fading away. Because Ten of Swords are those energetic hooks. Those things that we can't see, but we can feel them. We know something's off. We're not quite sure what it is. But you just know, you have a gut feeling. Where's the High Priestess here? See if the High Priestess comes out. So let's see what the Page of Swords is. This is a small inkling of truth coming through over the Emperor. Could be that truth is trying to be controlled here as well. Clarify what the Page of Swords is, please, for our Aries. We got the World coming to the end of a cycle. What else? We got the Queen of Cups. We got the Six of Pentacles. Give me one more, please. We got the Tower. So we've got the World and we've got the Tower. So something is being, and we've got Death. So something is being dismantled. Something is definitely being, like, taken down. Something is definitely ending here. And it looks like it has to do with some kind of something in love. Queen of Cups. Something that's very near and dear to your heart. Because we got the Six of Pentacles. That has to do with value and reciprocity, giving and receiving. So sandwiched in between change and Tower, we've got the Queen of Cups, empathy, consideration, forgiveness, unconditional love. But sometimes the Queen of Cups can be very, very dreamy. Something is not in balance here. Six of Pentacles. Something is not in balance. And so because it's not in balance, there's change coming. And you got two major arcana cards here. It's kind of like universal design. We got the World and we got the Tower. So the World is Aquarius energy coming in. There's another air sign. You got two air signs here. And the Tower is Scorpio. So we got some water signs showing up. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We got Scorpio showing up here twice. And we got air signs showing up. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this Emperor, overall energy, is being crossed with some sort of truth that's trying to make its way through, right? Could be coming from ideas, could be coming from thoughts, could be coming from your gut. There's some kind of something that is not being seen, that is energetically connected to you. And now we've got the universe stepping in, the world. This is about mastering some sort of experience here that has to do with love and that has to do with giving and receiving. This is going to be dismantled. It's going to be dismantled. Death. Something has to come to an end here so it can be seen clearly. So let's see what the Two of Wands is. This is what the universe is co-creating with you. This is about looking at your true intentions here. What intentions are you putting out into the universe? Clarify what that is, please. What are the intentions? What are you putting out into the universe? We got the King of Wands. We got the Hermit. There's Virgo energy coming in. And we got the Page of Cups. So we got a little bit of a crossroads here, because when you've got the King of Wands with the Hermit, okay, so question, what are your true intentions? What are you really setting out into the universe? Because when we have the King of Wands with the Hermit, there's something going on deep within, right? And the King of Wands, although very noble and very artistic and evolutionary and influential, is also very egoic and very self-centered and really doesn't go into things unless there's something in it for them. And somehow this is equated with what love should show up like in your life. This is equated with what love should show up, how love is showing up in your life. It has something to do with projection, ego, desire, lust. These things are hidden. Again, you've got another hidden card. They're hidden. So a lot of cards here that have stuff that are like hidden. The Moon, the Hermit, Death, Ten of Swords, Tower. But we're going to the other side now. We're heading this way. So bear in mind these are just pointers, but something of an egoic nature, of a very self-serving nature is surrounding your aura, your energy field. This could be you, right? It could be you, or it could be somebody that you're connected with. But somehow you are equating love, Page of Cups, which is a very immature love. This isn't the King of Cups, it's the Page. Somehow you're equating love from within, this is how you see it, with somebody who's very, and this is fire energy showing up, very flamboyant, very egotistical, very self-serving. This is somebody who's somewhat of a player and could have third-party situations. That probably is why this Three of Cups showed up in your situation with the Moon. Something's being hidden. Probably has something to do with third-party situations. And third-party situations doesn't necessarily have to be somebody else, but it could be. Third-party situations really have to do, if you think of it in the sense that whoever you're entangled with is not being totally honest or truthful about things going on in their world. Therefore, things can't evolve, things can't grow, the relationship can't grow. The relationship can't grow because something is being hidden, something is not seen, something that has its hooks deep into the relationship. Because whenever you're with somebody who's hiding something, and you know, if the High Priestess shows up, I think it's that you already knew. You definitely already knew. But when somebody's hiding something and something's being hidden, there's no growth. It just sits in cycles and goes around and around and around and around. And you feel like you're stuck. You don't know where you're going. You don't know what to do. You feel like you're in a tornado. Seven of Cups. Like things are just happening so fast. You can't get grounded. You can't see anything because so much stuff is flying around you all the time. It keeps you off balance. Keeps you off centered. But we got the Knight of Swords coming in here. So some kind of truth is making its way through. Some kind of message is coming through. So let's see what that's all about for you. Knight of Swords, please. Clarify the Knight of Swords. We got strength. Clarify the Knight of Swords for Aries. This is what's coming in. King of Swords. So it's going from the Knight to the King. So that's some real serious clarity. I think it's going to be like a story unfolding. That's probably going to take a lot of strength and a lot of courage for you to hear it. Yeah, and the Prince of Swords. This is all about truth. This is all about truth. This is all about messages. I think this is going to have a strong influence. The Hermit, yep. This is going to have a strong influence. I think this is going to move you into listening to your own innate nature. Listening to your own thought processes. Because it's starting out as the Knight of Swords, the information is. which is going to take a lot of strength on your part to kind of like swallow it. And then I think the story is going to unfold a little bit louder. King of Swords. You may be only able to handle a small portion of it at this point, right? And be able to absorb the information coming in, whatever that is for you. So taking it kind of in pieces, because you're already surrounded by the Seven of Cups. There's a whole lot going on. This is going to be like a whirlwind coming in. I think it's going to knock you off balance. That's why there's death here. And that's why you have change, the world, and you have the Tower over the Emperor. So I think you've been trying to hold things up for a long, long time. I think you've been trying to hold things up, control things, navigate through things, work your way around things. Maybe push things away that you didn't want to hear. But I think I think it's coming through. Regardless, it's going to come through. So let's find out what this Ten of Cups is down here, because this is how you're showing up. Got the Eight of Swords. So that's about the stories that you're telling yourself. This Ten of Cups could be about illusion. Because remember, in your, what the universe is trying to help you with is how you see love. How you see love and how love is showing up in your life. Yeah, we got the Devil. We got the Devil, we got the Wheel of Fortune, cycles and patterns. Cycles and patterns don't lie. They just don't lie. There's attachment here. We have the Four of Pentacles, holding on. So this Ten of Cups is illusionary. However you're telling yourself, or whatever you're telling yourself, Eight of Swords, whatever you're telling yourself about love or about relationship, has this attached to it. The Devil. Could be codependency, could be trauma bonding, could be a narcissist empath dynamic. It could be a soul contract playing itself out. But whatever it is, there's definitely illusion attached to this. Because when you got the Wheel of Fortune, this is about cycles and patterns that keep showing up. And you got the Four of Pentacles, holding on to something out of fear. Wanting to hold on to the illusion out of fear. And that is where your Ten of Swords comes in. Because Ten of Swords is about fear, right? This is what is holding you down. This is what is holding you in place. This is what is keeping you trapped in illusion and confusion. So let's see what the Sun is for you. Because what's right in front of you that you need to contend with is clarity. It's the Sun. It's shining the light on all this. It's turning on the light so you can see clearly. Because you got the Hermit in here twice. Something's hidden. You got the Moon. Something's hidden. Got the Five of Cups. We got the Star. We got the Queen of Pentacles. Give me one more, please. Five of Cups is all about grief, sadness, loss. Feeling like you've been left behind. Yeah. We got the Lovers and the Five of Wands. So this is about dealing with the illusion, because there's grief and sadness here. Could be grief and sadness over this situation, but it's never really about the situation that's in front of you. It's about things of the past. 6 of Cups. It's about things of the past. It is about healing the inner child. This could be, inner child wounding. This could be things that are being brought up that have ancestral lineage for you. Whatever this is, there's a pattern and a cycle here. So you're probably already aware of this. You may have just been trying to mask it, King of Wands. Maybe trying to mask it because what's going on inside is feeling alone, feeling abandoned, feeling pain, feeling hurt, confusion. There's untruth here. And so here you go. That's what the Magician is. Death to Magician. Manipulation. Trying to play pretend. Trying to conjure something up that isn't really there. Because playing pretend is also a way of manipulating a situation. Pretending that something isn't. 5 of Cups too can also be victim mentality, as well as the 8 of Swords. So looking at that is going to take a lot of courage. It's going to take a lot of courage. And it's not about shaming, it's about learning. It's about experiencing. It's about seeing clearly. That has to go with the star, yep. So you can heal and see clearly. So you can manifest authentically when you are praying. So you can manifest true heart's desires. One that's more in alignment with who you are. One that is more in alignment with your energetic blueprint. So this is really about self-analyzation, self-actualization. This is about self-reflection. This is about really taking care of yourself. Not in the sense where you're, buying things to help you feel good. This is a sense of really nurturing the inner child, nurturing the inner you, loving the inner you, compassion, empathy, kindness for yourself. Because what is needed to heal is is showing up in your relationship. The Lovers. 5 of Wands. It's just a constant conflict. This is the obstacles that you need to overcome. This is the obstacle you need to overcome. Your stuff is coming through in relationships, which most of ours do. That's where it comes from. Because that's what we do on this 3D planet, right? It's all about relationships. Relationships with our parents. Relationships with our siblings. Relationships with our children. Relationships with family members. Relationships with co-workers. Relationships that are intimate. Relationships that are associates. I mean, it's all about interacting in dynamics. And a lot of times, things are mirrors for us. Because they're reflecting to us what needs to be healed. Unless you can't see it, then there's a different dynamic going on. Because then that puts you in a place where you feel it. It may not be overt, it may be covert. And your intuition would tell you, because you're listening to your gut instincts. So we got all the signs showing up here. We got earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We got air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we've got water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So I'm going to look at all those signs in the extended, their intentions in this reading. Yeah, the Magician. This is looking at what you are creating in your world. The Magician. You have control of this. You are not helpless. You are not a victim. You can change course. You can figure out what it is within yourself that brings forth partners in your life that are very sneaky, that are deceptive, that hold secrets, that do things, you know, like they're living 2, 3, 4 different lives. One with you, one over here, and one over here. So this is looking at your power, right? Okay, if this is coming in and I have created this, I can create it another way. I can create it the way I want it. I can create it more authentic. I can create it where even though things look good on the outside, my, 10 of Cups and I'm the Emperor and I'm doing all these things, even though it looks good on the outside, it's not authentic. Now I can look at it and see it and know it and change it so that it does become authentic, that it becomes real. But first, I need to face the truth, King of Swords, and work on my healing this, and work on my inner child so I can mature. From going from a Page of Cups, Disney on steroids, to the King of Cups, where things are mature and they are authentic and they are real and they are for the good of the whole and for the benefit of humanity in itself. So I'm going to get a few more cards on this outcome for you. I'm going to look at what this confusion is. I will look at actions and advice for you as well. And I will also go through the fire signs, air signs, or no, not fire, earth signs, air signs, and water signs in the extended. Find out what their intentions are in this reading, why they're here, what their intentions are. So for those of you not going on, I'm getting a card for you from the Goddess Dream Oracle deck. This is by Wendy Andrew. So something for you to marinate on. Messages from the universe, please. Messages from the universe for Aries. Wow, transformation. Be open to change. Okay, so this is the Goddess Oracle deck. It's not specific, gender specific, it's energy specific. We all carry male and female energies in our energetic systems. So, transformation, the name for the energy in transformation is called Bridget. Bridget comes to offer you the fire of transformation. She is the keeper of the forge. The flames leap as she breathes power into the fire. The heat softens, shapes, and bends the hard metal that is placed into it. Marvelous transformation occurs. A lump of metal can be shaped into a useful tool or a beautiful sculpture. What was once dull and broken can be made malleable, reshaped, and created once more into something new and wonderful. Perhaps you have clinks, cracks, warps, and dullness in your being right now. Bridget is here holding the flame of transformation. Notice that transformation was in your theme. Death and rebirth. And the Magician. You have the capabilities. Will you take it? Can you envision the new and wonderful you? What changes need to be made? Do you need to reshape your life? If you are ready and willing, Bridget will show you how to change, although it may not be an easy course. Bridget brings the fire of the forge, but you must do the work. Hold the vision of your bright new future as you pump the bellows and strike the hammer. A single blow, may not be enough, and you may tire as you toil over the intense, blazing heat. There may be times when you long to pull away and progress seems so slow. At these times, call to Bridget for encouragement. She will be there. As your transformation takes shape little by little, cast into the fire what no longer serves you, You can let go of old, stuck, dull, or broken ways. You can reshape yourself and make your life better and more beautiful whenever you choose. The door to Bridget's Forge of transformation is always open. Your affirmation is, I am happy to do the work that is necessary to change my life. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope this helped. These are pointers for you along this life's journey. And until next time, I wish you the peace that passes all understanding. And for those of you going on, the link is below, and I'll see you over there. Bye-bye.